It may not look like much, but when you understand what is going on in this footage, it will absolutely floor you. This is some of the most incredible footage I've captured in 7 years of this channel, and it shows fish working together intelligently, hunting prey. Let's explore the context now. Hello my friends, and welcome to FISHTORY. I'm Alexander Williamson, your host as always, and I have some of the most amazing footage that I've ever captured since having this channel. This is some of the most definitive proof that I've seen of just how intelligent cichlids, specifically angelfish, are. And, you know, I've seen them do interesting things. I've seen all sorts of fish doing things that are, you know, curious. I've trained them to jump through little hoops that I've floated in aquariums. We showed you an Oscar on the channel years ago that would jump through a little hoop for food, and it would go through a series of hoops made out of airline in a certain order for food. And, you know, that's cool. You could see some intelligence there. But this is one of the most fascinating things I've seen, and I just had to share it with you guys. What this ended up sparking is a whole series of questions, and I ended up doing a whole deep dive into this. And today, honestly, I was hoping to have it ready for you, but there's just pieces that I keep learning, and it includes everything from fungi and bacteria and these whole processes of ecosystems in our aquarium and on the surface of our aquariums, involving our plants, our fish, and the actual cycles of beneficial bacteria and things as well. And this whole side tangent will be coming out as a video very shortly. But I just wanted to put this footage together in a short video where you guys could see it. And so I'll show you guys the video that I have, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. But it is fascinating, and I don't think that even anybody on a scientific or scholarly level has documented this level of coordination and intelligence in fish, specifically hunting. So this is really cool stuff. And you know, for a while I was sitting on my couch just kind of watching the fish do it from across the water. And you know, we are aware that archer fish are intelligent and that they can calculate the trajectory that they're going to squirt water, even with their mouths out of the water and their eyes below the water, so that there's refraction of light, and they calculate that the angle of refraction and how much it's distorted, and yet they can still squirt 1 or 2 meters of water to knock a bug out of the air or off a branch or something. So we understand that spatially fish are very intelligent, and that they can plan out, there's something I want and I'm going to eat it. But I have not seen any evidence that they act like dogs or wolves or a pack of animals. And that is what I was seeing in the aquarium. Now, I didn't catch all of the activity, so I'll give you guys some context after we look at it. But I want to show it to you now, and hopefully I will have the bigger video that's about springtails and fungi and ecology and aphids and angelfish and everything else. I'll put that video up hopefully tomorrow or in the coming days. And in the meantime, you guys can check this awesome footage out. Alright, so we all know that fish eat bugs, right? They fall in the water. We've all seen that before. So here's one of my angelfish. He's not shy. He'll go ahead and eat bugs. And you can see that there are bugs right now on my floating plants. Now, you'll see in a moment that there are bugs that hang out on there. And I wasn't sure what they are. I figured it out for sure. They are aphids. And those actually can't breathe underwater. These bugs right here, these are aphids. And these are young aphids, but some of them actually have a full abdomen, like you'll see here, and that's full of sugary substance, actually, that they'll that's high in nutrients as well. So the fish really enjoy that, and it's worth their while. Now, another thing that they're hunting is the springtail right here. And these guys are so tiny that it's really not super worth their while unless it's a really nano fish. But it does catch their attention, and it does, you know, really spark the instinct in them. So that's what they're doing here. And I have a whole video that's going to go into that you guys can check out any day now. But here we can see that they're together, and they're trying to catch these creatures as they're falling off, or as the smaller aphids or small springtails use the water's surface tension to travel, because they can actually walk right across it even though they can't breathe underwater. But what these fish have figured out is they can actually pull some of these plants underwater, and there is a layer on them. So pulling them underwater, I watched these fish look at the salvinia, and they realize that we can't find where the bugs went. Well, they're smart enough to know the bugs went up onto the leaves, and here you'll see they'll grab a leaf and they'll pull it down. Well, there's a thin layer of air on most of these leaves, so then they learned that they have to shake it. Well, then they also learned that if they let go of the leaf, they're going to lose the other bugs. And so now they're working together to eat the bugs off these leaves. So they learn on the salvinia, they need to pull it down like that they just did, and shake it, and they work together. If it's duckweed, they just simply pull it down and shake it once, and then they'll eat it alone. So it's fascinating to watch them work. And, you know, we're always trying to figure out intelligence of these fish. Well, they do it at night, and they do it when I'm far away from the tank. And it makes a really interesting popping and snapping noise. And I've seen that the pencilfish also kind of do similar things, but they're nowhere near as calculating and working as a group to literally, you know, one's got to pull the leaf down and shake it, the other one's got to grab the springtails, and then they'll let the plant float back up to the top. Or they can just hunt one-on-one like this. But they'll also go under the leaves now just to rustle up the leaves. So you'll see them going up under there with their nose and just kind of moving things around so that they can have a meal. Absolutely fascinating. Stay tuned for the longer video, but I just wanted to show you guys this on its own to show how intelligent these creatures really are. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for checking that out with me. I just thought that was way too cool to keep to myself, or to even make you watch, you know, a half-hour video to get to the point of talking about it. And, you know, I've gone on a lot of different rabbit trails of research in the last 2 weeks because of this kind of sparking me wondering about things. And I just wanted to put this out on its own. So if you guys like the video, of course, the thumbs up always really does help. And of course, being a subscriber and just watching the videos, that means so much to me. Lately, YouTube has really been not even notifying my subscribers of my videos very often. And so the fact that you come, you watch, it means the world to me. It makes a big difference of me even wanting to make a big video, because of course I want to make it, I want to do the research. The problem is when I do the research, it's no good if not even the people who want to see it, who are subscribers, they're not even going to get an alert or see the thumbnail oftentimes. So you kind of have to build momentum with other videos that do okay before you can even show off your videos that are more niche. And that system is really frustrating. And, you know, the only way around it is when you guys actively check the page and actively come and watch, and you do that. Members, you guys do that, and I couldn't be doing all of this without you, so it means the world to me. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and take care, guys. Take care of your critters. They're smarter than we know.